Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm going to be doing a what's on my iPad video. I've been wanting to do this video since I got my iPad, but basically I had my iPad for like a whole semester. It's already April, I got it in January, and I just wanted to make sure I knew which apps I used, what I liked, what helped me during the semester. It is life-changing. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video from me. I am so excited to do this video because I actually love my iPad. Like, I use my iPad every single day. It's my favorite. I'm mostly gonna go into depth of like school things that I use, school related apps that I've discovered that I really like. So here is my iPad. This is the iPad Pro 11-inch 128 gigabytes. And this case is, I did an unboxing for this iPad and I believe that I showed the case in it. So if you guys want to see the unboxing, I'll link it up here and you guys can go ahead and watch that. The case, it's just like a blue case. It has this compartment which you can put the Apple Pencil in. This will charge the pencil, so it's really cool. Silly me, I did not charge my iPad. Don't mind that. Hopefully it doesn't die. So here is the front of the iPad. This is the main page. This is the only page that I created actually because I didn't want it to be too cluttered. I wanted it to be organized, which was the main point of getting an iPad. So I left it nice and organized. This is like when you swipe, you have the percentage of the iPad and the pencil, and then you have the calendar, which I use, and then you have my Spotify. This is what I was listening to. And then over here you have the Weather Network, which I also have on my phone. For this, you just have to have the Widgetsmith app, which is also the one that you use on your phone. So if you guys did it on your phone, it's the same thing as the iPad. So here we have the first row. The first row has Mail, which is for personal uses usually, Gmail, which is my work email and my YouTube email and stuff, and then Outlook, which is my school email, and then I have calendar, reminders, notes, just basic stuff that I tend to use more often. At the bottom you have messages, you have messages, FaceTime, Chrome, Safari, and settings. Get into the folders. Okay, so we're gonna start with school because this is my favorite folder. This is the one that serves me the most purpose, especially because I am in school. So here we have the school one. So we have Notably, and this is what I use for all my schoolwork. So this has all of my notes, all of my documents, and you can organize it by class. I'm lay out the assignment instructions, and then I will take notes on it if I need to write a draft, if it's an essay, figure out what topic I'm going to talk about, stuff like that. So it's really helpful in that sense. Also for readings, you can highlight. It's really simple, and all the readings mostly now are like just scanned copies from like books and stuff, so they're all digital. So this is a really good way to just like highlight if you want to take notes next to the reading. I hate doing readings, but you know what, it's a part of school. Download my PowerPoint slides on here. Every time I have a class, I will import the slides and then I'll watch the class on my laptop. This is around $10 I think for the app. Really worth it if you are getting this for school purposes. This is probably the best one that you should download, and you can also take notes. So you can start a new note and you can highlight. So as you can see, you can highlight, you can write. So I do this for notes, and then you can change like the appearance of how thick the pencil is, and then you can also type. So there's a bunch of options in the bottom, and then here you can open the keyboard and you can type whatever, and you can erase it, so you can just do like that, and there's a bunch of options. So this is a really good way to take notes. You're used to like handwriting notes, and you get an iPad, this is a really good way to stay in that habit. I feel like I did retain a lot more information handwriting, well, not handwriting, but writing on the iPad. I feel like it's a lot better than typing for me. I feel like I just retain the information more. So that's a really good strategy to use. So this is my main app that I use for school. And then we have Pages, which I don't really use. We have OneNote, which I don't really use. The only reason I have this is because I have a full layout of my academic career and the time that I'm going to graduate and all the classes I need to take, all the requirements I have, all the everything. So I usually use this on my laptop though. OneNote is my favorite like notes app. So you can get it on your MacBook too, or any device that you have, and it's really nice to take notes on, and you can organize it very nicely, attach it whichever school you go to. And then I have My Homework, which is my favorite app. Let me put you guys on. If you guys are a student, okay? First of all, you can organize all your classes, so you can add classes here. I'm about to start a new semester, so I'm probably gonna do this whenever I get all my syllabuses and stuff like that. Organize everything here, and also can organize every single assignment that you have. So you can select usually which class that it is for, and then you can put whatever the assignment is. So you can literally see a layout of everything you have due that semester for every single class. And then you can add, and then here you can have a calendar which tells you like whichever day, like whichever class you have, what time it's from, what time it ends, stuff like that. I had it on my laptop, and then as soon as I got my iPad, I downloaded it on my iPad because literally it was life-changing. I needed it, so I got it. So I think you can connect it to your school, but not every school has it. Like I don't think U of T has it, so I have to manually put in everything. But I think it's like if your teacher uses My Homework on their side, I think you can download everything directly onto this app. I'm not sure. Even if you don't have an iPad, this is like the app for all your assignments, and you can mark them as complete. And next we have Student, which is my Quarkus app, which is for U of T. I'm not gonna go through it because everyone has a different one depending on which school you go to. And then there's Files, which I don't use. And then I have Goodnotes, which Goodnotes is my work YouTube notably kind of thing. It's pretty much the same thing. I could have used Goodnotes instead of Notably, vice versa, but I ended up downloading both by accident. So because I already bought it, I just decided to use it for work purposes. So I have a school folder, which I honestly just, yeah, there's like one thing in it, but I honestly just use it for my YouTube stuff, which I can't open that folder because there's secret stuff in there that you guys cannot see yet, but a bunch of stuff here. This is more like just like personal / work stuff. So I mostly just keep track of all my YouTube stuff in here, and I have like a YouTube planner and stuff like that. Like a daily planner that I got on Etsy, which I don't really use honestly, just because I physical planner and I never got into digital planning. I don't know why. Let me know if you guys have planner recommendations. Maybe I'll get more into it on my iPad, but for now I just use my physical planner because I already had it before I got the iPad. I have Google Drive, Google Notes, Google Slides, the calculator. This is just for school purposes. I don't really use Google Slides, but I have it, so I just use it school purposes mostly. Okay, I'm gonna go through the rest. So that was like my main folder. This like that was like my most important one. And then here for photography, I have photo booth, camera, photos, Procreate, and this collage app. So Procreate, I actually make my thumbnails on here. I recently discovered this. If you are a YouTuber and you make your thumbnails, I mean, everyone has their own way of making thumbnails, but this way is fire. So I have made 2 thumbnails. As you guys can see, you guys have already seen these videos, but I make my thumbnails on here and it is the best thing ever. So there's so many fonts that you can use. There's so many ways to just like play around with it. And I now create my thumbnails on Procreate. I use it for like ideas too if I have any artistic type of thing that I have going on, like I will do it on Procreate. So I use it just like to plan things out. If I have any creative things that I need to draw or something like that, I really enjoy like drawing and painting and stuff. So this is just like a nice digital way to do that, and it did take me a while to get used to. So I would recommend watching YouTube videos on ways to use Procreate. I'm still figuring it out on my own. Maybe once I get really good at using it for my thumbnails, I will do a whole video on how I make my thumbnails using Procreate. So let me know if you guys would want to see that. So that's it for photography. Then we have YouTube. I just have clips, which I don't use. I have GarageBand, which I only use on my laptop for voiceovers and stuff. And then I have Camera Connect, which is connecting my iPad to my camera, which I can see basically my viewfinder. I can see it on my iPad, which is really cool. And then I just have YouTube Studio, Collect. I believe this Collect app is for WeTransfers. So if you get like WeTransfers, it automatically goes here. That is that. For socials, I mean, you guys can see I use Pinterest a lot on my iPad. See, there's a lot of like charcuterie, fashion, nails, cocktails. I have a lot of like different stuff on here. Honestly, most of it is like food and cocktails and fashion. So I love Pinterest. And I also have Netflix, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Nothing really crazy. And then I have music. I just have these two apps that I use, and then I have extras. So here I just have literally all the extra stuff. That's why I called it extras. And then I have Google Maps and Weather Network, which I don't really use much on here. I use it mostly on my phone, but I just have it here. And then I have the Widgetsmith app. That's how I did the other part that you guys saw. So then I have my last one, which is Shop. So I kept this very limited. And the reason why is because I figured I would be using this a lot for school. I don't want to get distracted and have apps that I can shop on. So I limited it to Depop, which you guys can shop my Depop. I always have the link down below if you guys want to go ahead and shop it. And then Amazon and Zara, which Zara was a recent download. It just happened. I don't know how. They had a sale. I don't know. Amazon, I do order a lot of stuff from Amazon, so I just have it here because it's convenient. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything for today's video. I will link everything down below, like the iPad itself, the case, and the pencil. And also I have a screen protector on here, so I will link that too. You guys can either get a matte one or a shiny one. I have like the shiny like glass one. A lot of people were saying like don't get a glass one because you won't be able to like have a grip when you write. And the matte one feels more like paper, but honestly I don't really mind this one. I really like it actually. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video. If you guys want more videos like this, maybe I'll do a what's on my iPhone. There's a lot of stuff on my phone though. I don't know how long that will take. That will be like an hour-long video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!